Welcome back to Girlfriend, Anime Review episode number 6. This is reviewing the 12th and final episode of season 1 of the show. This one covers the rest of chapter 33 and goes straight to chapter 36. Yeah, 34, 36 fully. Yeah, most of the point we pick up where we left the last time, where you have Nagisa basically explaining how the heck she fell in love with Nagoya. Where she is like basically prior to the entrance exam of the high school where they're going to, where she like a little note thing, and she just runs and she basically hears his name, and of course Saki, obviously. Now, of course, they're wearing different uniforms than they wear currently per se. It's more like a middle school style sailor uniform they wear. So they take us where she works because he basically sees him. Of course, he sees his attachment to Saki. And basically look at him and the fact she kind of like follows him around. This kind of in a way caused her to fall in love with him. And she was kind of obsessed with him. Of course, she started training after she got injured in the exam. And then, of course, she tells us to Saki. Meanwhile, though, Nagia is over in the next hot tub, fully clothed. And you're thinking, though, what's the change in the manga? Nope. Then, of course, basically, like, so I have to get dressed. Like, oh, she probably shouldn't tell him. He heard everything. And then she proceeds to run out of the hot spring. And they're running through the hallway. Meanwhile, though, we have Mika and Shino. These two girls just meeting up with each other, which I believe was the first these two have actually had a brief conversation with each other. And of course, the other two race by them. And then basically the 5 of them basically run out of the hot springs. Run for quite a while. Of course, you have the other girls taking a taxi there. Meanwhile, though, you have Nagisa being chased by Nagoya, and of course meets up with her. Of course, he catches her and admits basically the whole thing about being second. She wants to be like number 1. Of course, she was more attached. She was more like there per se. Here, she's basically like fully committed, and Saki accepts her. Oh yeah, and by the way, like. Right after and of course, Shino was like, "What's going on?" And of course, I'm also his girlfriend. Of course, she proceeds to kiss him on the cheek, something Saki still has done yet. Though, in case you're curious, though, when does he kiss Nagisa on the lips? Not for quite a while, actually. Yeah, he doesn't do it in chapter 108. Yeah, seriously, he waits that freaking long. Next girl he kisses is not until chapter 53, which will probably be adapted for season 2. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm not going to say who it is, but it is something, though, that the 2 girls he starts dating are not the first 2 girls he starts kissing. Yep, and then, of course, Saki fully basically accepts it, and they basically hang out to they have the 2 girls washing his back, eating food together after basically playing ping pong. Mika basically watching along, and of course on a Ferris wheel doing a selfie. And then of course she proceeds to have him come up to her place after school and basically explain the whole 2-timing thing. And of course she has no choice but to accept it. And also this I thought was quite interesting. Like, she has to accept, no problem. And then we have a sort of an anime original ending to this season, but we're going to get season 2 anyways, don't worry about that. Excuse me, we have Saki, Nagisa, and Nagoya just having lunch in the storage room, and then Mika shows up, and then Shino shows up, and of course all the girls basically are just all hugging him, and we're going to set up basically season 2 from this. Yep, definitely looking forward to it, which by the way, only have to wait just a little over 2 months, because season 2 is starting up in January. Yep, January. Pretty good episode. Nice way to end the season, per se. And with this particular episode, they pretty much covered the first 36 out of 120 chapters. Yes, 120. Yes, I'm still reading the manga, and it's 120 chapters. So, in case you're curious, though, is 12 episodes enough to cover 30 episodes? Now, here's the thing. This episode did end with episode 36. Now, it also did adapt 37, 38, but that was adapted for episode 7. 7 of the series. Yes. Now, how long do I think season 2 might be? Don't know. I'm thinking it might be 12 episodes again. It's possible to say at least. But this probably by far, mostly, if you think about it, it adapts mostly 4 chapters in this episode. Yeah, 4 chapters. That's pretty much it. Now, with this, basically, I'm officially done with Girl for Girlfriend for now until season 2 starts up in January. I got 7 series next month. So, and also because of time, I cannot watch and review the other 2 anime, which I'm going to do today, which are The Great Job of the Phoenix and the first episode for the dub for Chainsaw Man. But very much looking forward to that one. But don't have to save for tomorrow, Friday at the latest. I'm hoping to get these 2 done before Saturday. Because Saturday I got 3 shows to do. Because you got Uzu Wants to Hang Out, Case Closed, and Spy X Family. 3 freaking shows. 2 on Crunchyroll, 1 on Funimation. But I'm going to do one more video. And it's a comic corner. Okay? Oh, by the way, my final thoughts on the season itself. When I originally started this thing, I started this thing like not that long ago. I basically got through the first 8 episodes pretty quickly. And, well, for the past, like, few episodes, I'm just basically watching from this point forward. And unlike in the case of Parallel Pharmacy, where regular new episodes released, it was only 2. This one was only 4. But I do like it better than I did with the 2 shows I caught up with, where we're still on the air. The other 2 being The World's Finest Assassin, gets reincarnated in the world as an aristocrat, and Banished the Hero Part, which that one I need to catch up with. Yeah, I'll eventually catch the 2 shows soon. But in the case of doing next, it's not Comic Corner, and it's basically going to be, well, it's 2 trades that I want to talk about, okay? This video. Bye.